So,
Greetings, this is Donnie Brown with the Louisiana Confederation of Clubs of Independence. We're doing our report from the last C.O.C. meeting, which was on December 4th, 2022. The next C.O.C. meeting, which we'd like to invite you all to come out to, is on January the 29th, 2023, and that's at Alexandria, Louisiana. One of the things we're looking for on our new YouTube page, we want to get as many likes as we can. We're working on getting to 1,000 likes, so share the page, show other people what we're doing, and help us out all you can. So what I want to do this evening is talk a little bit about some updates on the federal legislation pertaining to bikers and motorcycle rights. So at the federal level, the Motorcycle Rider Foundation, they're always up there working every year to get things going and help protect our rights. But part of this update, I'm going to talk just a little bit about what's going on in Washington right now. As a lot of you probably know, the just recently had midterm elections. The House is now controlled by the Republican Party, and then the Senate is Democrats. Things are heating up toward the next presidential election, which will be in 2 years, 2024. We have 100 new lawmakers up there in D.C., and they'll be people that the Motorcycle Rider Foundation, because that's what they do. They go up there and they work with those legislators, educate them on issues pertaining to motorcyclists and motorcycle rights. So as far as the agenda, the Motorcycle Rider Foundation agenda for 2023, they have 3 categories. They have high priority categories, they have medium priority, and they have things that they monitor as well. Motorcycle profiling, renewable fuels, E15, emissions, black box, profiling, motorcycle profiling. Internal combustion engine, that's a new one that's added to the list as far as protection, because in California and some of these other places with the environmental regulations make it harder and harder, and they're wanting to phase out internal combustion engines. So we want to make sure that our rights are protected in terms of being able to ride the types of motorcycles that we like and we enjoy as bikers. The highway bill, there's a lot of things that we get into the highway bill and into the omnibus spending package they just passed, and a couple of things about this. The omnibus bill they just passed was $1.7 trillion. It was 4,155 pages. I know that sounds crazy, and believe me, it is. But one of the things the Motorcycle Rider Foundation do is we work with our representatives to make sure that our issues are addressed as bikers. Self-driving cars, that's one of the things that in the bill they actually put in there that, for the National Highway Transportation Committee, they would have to continue to look into self-driving cars and pertaining to how they can detect motorcycles on the road. Also, we've had the Motorcycle Rider Foundation had several wins in this bill, and one of them was on motorcycle profiling, how they're working with the states in the things they're doing with the states. They're going to have to report these things to make sure that we don't get anything like we did some years ago when we had motorcycle only checkpoints, and we had funding, from the federal level coming down to the states just to do that, where they'd sit outside a motorcycle rally or something, and just stop motorcycles. That's one of the things we was able to stop, particularly in Louisiana, because we've done that. We've passed a bill prohibiting that at the state level as well. So another thing is the House Resolution 366, which was profiling resolution. If you remember, it's been a couple, 2 or 3 years ago now, the Senate actually passed the House anti-profiling resolution, and we finally now, with the passage of House Bill 366, we have passed in the House as well. So that's great news. Great news, and some definitely some wins for us at the federal level. Um, my next report I'll be giving at the C.O.C. in January. We're going to be talking about in the state of Louisiana. We're going to be talking about what the motorcycle statistics were and the crash statistics were for the last year. Continuing to focus on motorcycle safety and any legislation that can help retain our freedoms. And I want to say thank you to all that have answered call to actions with the MRF, because we put those out. We put them out on Facebook, and you get them on email if you're an MRF member. If you're not an MRF member, I definitely encourage you to join. It's $35 a year to join, and you get some accidental death and dismemberment as well with that membership, and you get the newsletter from the MRF that comes out bi-monthly, and that is full of great information about things that are going on throughout the states and throughout the nation. Things that other MROs or other other motorcycle organizations are working on. And with that, I want to repeat it again. The next C.O.C. meeting, January 29th, 2023. It's going to be down in Alexandria. We would love to have you. Please share our page. Please invite other people to like it. And please continue to answer call to actions. Because like I say, it's all the phone calls. It's all the letters that you send, the emails. To let your representatives know we're bikers, this is our issues, and this is how we feel. And as long as we do that, as long as we contact our legislators and do the work that we can do as a grassroots motorcycle rights organization, then the further we can do toward retaining our freedoms. I look forward to seeing you January 29th at the Louisiana C.O.C. meeting, C.O.C.N.I. meeting at Alexandria. Thank you. Have a great day.